Welcome to 27 Topics. Our guests today are Doug Tarvin, Chief of Police for the Jasper City Police Department. Welcome.
Thank you.
And also David Kinney, Safety Coordinator for the National Child Safety Council.
Thank you.
Welcome. We're glad to have you here today.
Thank you very much.
Glad to be here.
Today we want to learn a little bit more about what you all do with the National Child Safety Council and what all it does. So, Doug, can you maybe tell us a little bit about what the National Child Safety Council is?
The National Child Safety Council, the Jasper Police Department, they've partnered up with the National Child Safety Council for a number of years. Over the last couple years that I've been in this position, I've been with Dave Kinney. Dave is the local representative for the National Child Safety Council, and he has partnered up with us in an effort to provide valuable literature and brochures, educational materials to the public of all different age categories, from small children, kindergarten age, up to middle school age, to junior high, to high school age, even up to senior age individuals. A wide variety of materials in an effort to make their life easier, educated, and make them educated with the different variety of materials that's available through the National Child Safety Council in an effort to make their life safer, a better place to live.
So just what is your involvement as a Jasper City?
With the Jasper Police Department, we have sponsored this program for a number of years. Our sponsorship is that we have contact with the representatives from the National Child Safety Council. We make sure that this is a legitimate program, and we give them the backing or the sponsorship to use the Jasper Police Department's name to go out to the local public to call upon a variety of businesses, industries, service clubs, organizations, individuals to help us promote child safety, adult safety in our community. So we're being the sponsor of the program in an effort to get the information out to the local public to help them be safe in what they do.
Very good. Dave Kinney?
Yes, sir.
The safety coordinator for the area.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like you have a lot of literature here. Just what role do you play on the national level?
Well, National Child Safety Council is a nonprofit organization. We were founded in 1955 in Jackson, Michigan by Mr. and Mrs. H.R. Wilkinson. And they want to dedicate their lives to child safety and drug prevention. And that's what they've done. We have over 300 different pieces of material, as Doug was explaining. Most of it's from kindergarten to about the 7th grade. We do focus a little bit on the senior citizens as well as junior high and senior high kids as well. But it's all about drug education and basically child safety.
What is I know there's a lot of safety issues, including drugs. What is one of the major issues that the council is maybe talking about today more than anything?
One of our biggest focuses right now, what we've really spent a lot of time on, is on internet safety. That is a huge issue. Trying to educate our kids on the dangers of chat rooms and how much information do you reveal over the internet, and putting together an email address and making sure that parents are monitoring what they're doing when they're on the internet and they're not back in their room by themselves with the door shut. And it's very dangerous. So it's a great tool, but it can be very dangerous as well.
And just at what age levels is this taking place?
We've got kids from 2nd grade. We've got material for kids in 2nd grade on up to senior highs, as well as senior citizens and adults. They need to be educated as well on it. Some of these kids in lower elementary know a little bit more about the internet than we do. In fact, myself. And so it's all about education.
And you know, you wouldn't think that it would be the internet as much as it is. Doug, you were going to add something?
These kids today, or the younger generation today, when we grew up, we didn't have the internet as easily accessible as the kids do today. So the kids today, they're on it every day, using it every day, and probably a little bit more familiar than what a lot of the older people are, because it's something that they didn't grow up with years ago, and now they're using it more and more. The older people are. The change of times, they're using the access to the internet more and more. They're learning more about it every day. But the younger kids today, they're growing up through grade schools and high school, middle schools, and they're using the internet every day at school. So a lot of homes have internet access to their homes, and a lot of the younger kids and high school kids are on the internet at home every day.
I know I have our grandchildren spend a lot of time on the internet. But I think in the minds of the older generation, probably drugs would be considered.
Drug is still a huge issue. I take care of the whole state of Indiana, working with over 75 different police, sheriff's departments throughout the state, and of course one of the biggest things is meth. And we're always wanting more information on meth as well as the internet safety, but those are the two biggest things that we're fighting against right now, I believe, and everywhere, not just in Du Bois County, the state of Indiana, but just about everywhere.
It's nationwide.
It is. Doug, you're exactly right, Chief.
Well, and you see it in the headlines every day.
Yes, you do. You sure do.
And you have some literature on drugs and the internet and things like that.
We do. Again, this is a confusions book. This is one of the books that are great for adults. It gives a picture of every drug that's out there, side effects, physical effects. Kind of puts a picture with it so they understand what it looks like. Somebody speaks of meth and they say, well, I don't know what meth looks like. This is a great tool, an education tool they can take and look up what it looks like, what it does to you. Like I said, just a good educational tool for not only adults, but as well as teachers in the school systems. It's good for them to have. The Internet Safety book is a great book. They're all age appropriate. They all have lessons guides. Most of them are bilingual as well. The Internet Safety book talks about the dangers of chat rooms, and that mixes the booklets and learning as well as having fun. There are crosswords and seek and find puzzles and things like that. So they're having fun and educating themselves as well as learning about the dangers of the internet.
I might also mention here that we've had a DARE program for a number of years here in Jasper. The DARE program, Drug Awareness, Resistance, Education, yes. And we've had this in 4 of the school corporations here in the Jasper area: the 10th Street School, the Precious Blood Catholic School, the Holy Family Catholic School, and the Ireland Elementary School. Sergeant Nathan Schmidt is a DARE instructor. He goes to these schools and teaches approximately 250 to 300 young aged individuals on drug awareness and things. And the DARE program is not actually associated with this National Safety Council program. However, it is it's another educational tool in which we can get into the schools and try to educate the young people from the younger ages on up on drug awareness, drug resistance, making good decisions and things of that nature. But this National Child Safety Council gives us the opportunity to get out and reach out to a wide variety of age group of children to the middle age to the adults with the variety of the material. And like Dave says here, the Confusions book is a very good book. I was recently at a Du Bois County Substance Abuse Council meeting, and I took some of this literature with me, and some of the members there, the Substance Abuse Council, was pleased to see some of the information and some of the booklets and how informative the booklets were for getting people educated on the problems that we have. The drug problem, it not only affects the individual, but it also affects family and friends of those individuals on a large percentage. Maybe the individual that is on some type of drug problem or prescription medication problem, that not only affects them, but it affects a wide variety of people.
I think, Dave, that you have literature for different age groups.
We do. Start off with kindergarten, and again, they're all age appropriate. And some of the things we brought, these are some of the materials that Chief Tarvin uses here locally. And like I said, we have over 300 different pieces of material. We have an R&D, research and development group out of Jackson that are artists and former elementary ed teachers. So they're putting together new pieces of material every year, new and fresh material. But the first grade or the kindergarten, and you'll see and notice that Safety Pup is in all the brochures. Safety Pup is our mascot. And he's in all the materials. The kindergarten talks about home safety, picking up your room and those type of things, just home safety. The first grade also talks about home safety, playground safety, school bus safety, as well as the other grades. Like I said, they are age appropriate. That gets into electrical safety and boating safety and those type things for the older kids. And there are coloring manuals for kids, kindergarten up to about the second grade, and then there are activity manuals, activity guides for kids on up from third grade to sixth grade.
I can kind of cover the different age categories
Okay.
of the students or the kids,
Absolutely.
the grades. First grade, playground safety, remembering the rules around the playground, learning about making good choices. Second grade, learning about one body and taking care of yourself. You only have one body, so you need to take care of yourself, and touching, that it's not all right for people to touch you in inappropriate manners or something, and that it's all right that you tell somebody about this if there's something like that occurring to you. It talks about peer pressure in the second grade age category. Third grade, they learn to become aware of different kinds of persons, places, individuals, their safety around those places, and what to do in those different areas to be safe. It talks about in the third grade area of 911, calling 911 if you have an emergency, what to do, and how important 911 can be to a family. The fourth grade talks about different safety at home, in shopping malls. It talks about electrical safety, firearm safety, and even gets to the point of thunderstorms and weather safety in the fourth grade age category. Fifth grade talks about listening to themselves, that they should listen to themselves or make themselves aware of themselves and not listening to others and the peer pressure of others trying to get them involved in doing things that maybe they shouldn't be doing. So making good decisions for themselves. The sixth grade has a variety of topics. We get into talking about computers, internet, things of that nature, a wide variety of internet safety. It talks about bullying and how to deal with the person that's bullying them. Seventh grade gets into the health education. Discussion is mostly about alcohol use and abuse and how alcohol affects the individuals and how it can affect them and their families and friends. And then we go on up to the seniors, the high school age category, and we get into the confusions. It talks a lot about alcohol and the wide variety of the drugs and educating them on drug education of the variety of different types of drugs and how it can affect them and their families.
Then you mentioned seniors. You're talking about high school.
Talking about seniors for the Confusions book, but the senior safe is for senior citizens.
Oh, okay.
There's about 10 different topics on avoiding falls, cons and scams, health management, travel safety tips, things like this.
Identity theft.
Identity
Theft is a big thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Doug.
That's a major thing for all age groups anymore.
It is. It is.
The identity theft.
You hear about it more and more every day. Identity theft, and people that's had problems with credit cards or their financial records, or people trying to obtain access to their financial records. It's a big problem.
Is there anything else that we need to discuss?
Well, I think one of the main things that makes this program work and is effective is the community, the involvement they get involved in. I'm usually in the area around the end of August, 1st of September, and I'm going door to door, hitting on local businesses, service organizations, and looking for sponsors in the way of advertising in these books. And that's what makes us successful. Those individuals will donate whatever they can donate. We'll put an advertisement in the books for them, and that money then is put into a fund, which I then sit down with Doug at the end of the year, and he goes through and looks at the sponsors and also makes decisions on what materials he wants to use for the community. So, I mean, if it wasn't for local industry and businesses and service organization in Jasper, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. These materials would not be available. We cannot sell them because we're nonprofit. So it has to be strictly by donations, and they do a very good job in helping support the program.
And you have some very great, knowledgeable, up-to-date literature.
It's good material. It really is, and you know, what better way to try to educate your kids on drug safety and internet safety? I mean, you can't do too much of it.
Dave, I might ask you to mention something about the nonprofit part of this. I think this is the National Child Safety Council is a nonprofit organization. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. 501(c). It's a non-charitable or nonprofit organization. Like I said, we've been around since 1955. The money that we collect stays within the community. I'm doing programs throughout the state of Indiana. I do a program with Terre Haute PD, Vincennes PD, New Albany PD, Davis County Sheriff's Department, Pike County Sheriff's Department. I'm throughout the state, and like I said, doing services programs with over 75 different police departments and sheriff's departments.
And where is this literature available in DuBois County?
After we go through the sponsorship, Paul, we pick out the literature that's most appropriate for us and for the folks that we're providing the service to. And we have this literature at the police station. We have a lot of individuals that come to the police station with different age category kids for tours and things of that nature. A lot of this literature is passed out at that time. The people that have sponsorship, we make sure that they are provided with some of the materials. It's always available anytime. If anyone wants to come into the police station and pick up any of this literature, all they've got to come in to the police station and just ask. One of the officers or anyone there at the police station can help them in getting the literature that they need for the appropriate age category of individuals that they're trying to provide education to. So we always have this information or this literature readily available at the police station.
And again, it's you know, you are the local sponsor. However, it's subsidized through advertising in the books.
That's correct, and I can't
supporting the book.
And I can't thank the industry and the service organizations and business and things of that nature. I can't emphasize enough here how thankful we are for them to continue to sponsor this program and be able to allow us to provide this information to the public.
Our time is up. I want to thank you for being our guest, Dave Kinney, Safety Coordinator for the National Child Safety Council, and Chief Doug Tarvin with the Jasper City Police.
Paul, we thank you for having us.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you very much.